Okay, so yet again, it's another one of those films where you get to see a little bit of live footage, and yet again, I struck some gold. What can I say? Walking around with the GoPro on, and you get to see me buy the things as and when I buy them. So you see what I pay for them and what I've picked up. And today I've had a cracking day. Stick around, watch the live footage. It's a bit chopped up, and I've got to blur the faces, not out. But stick around, see what you think, and then I'll show you all the bits at the end of the film. Snowball, move. Ah, Snow. Out while he's eating, please. Now. How much are they? How much is it? Yeah, I know. All puzzle boxes. That goes across there, and that goes down there. The downside with it is they broke the lock to get him out.
Oh, I've been glued, I can see, Would you offer it? 6? Oh, oh, go on, Ellen, I go on. I'll give it to you. I'll just chuck him in the... Chip on my bloody staff? No! You do it. He's alright. He's lasted that long. He's lost.
Well, Keith.
Who's alright? There's no key to it, John. It's one of them puzzle books.
I know.
So now, Keith.
I got 8 on that and 8 on that.
How much are your coins?
20 shillings, yeah, you got to it.
That one?
Small ones are £1, the big ones are £2.
I'll give you £1 now, 2 seconds. Just have what's in here. You got some earrings.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Which ones are after?
All of them.
Oh, all of them.
Okay, so that's £3. So it's 1, 2, there's 3 pairs in there, so that's £3, yeah. And the coin, that's £4, okay?
Oh,
Have you got a £1 coin, fella? Thank you. Thank you very much. How much are your crystals?
These ones are the Swarovski, and the
Right.
majority of them are £10 in here each.
And the Swarovskis?
Yes, all £10. There's more in the egg boxes as well.
Can I have a look through them? Do you mind?
Yes, of course you can.
Thank you.
It's six of them. If I have more, they could do 50.
No, at the moment I'm going to stick
That's
to
right. No, that's right.
I'm going to stick to 20 each at the moment. Sorry.
How much is the dolls, babe?
Are they £20 each?
So I've got loads more over the house as well. Didn't bring it.
I got more in the car as well.
Is that for sale in there, Jack?
Oh no, that's not for sale. No,
Oh,
no.
I need that. We have terrible luck with the fire, yeah.
Babe, will you just stand there and
If I was to have a group, would you do a price on a group?
which ones are you interested in?
Well, I'm putting some on the side by
Yeah.
We'll see what you can do for me on a group. Right. I've put the big hedgehog back because it's damaged.
Yeah.
Can you do 50 now? Because you were 65 with that one, wasn't it?
But babe,
Yes, go on, I'll do some.
Thank you.
have we got the 7 rolls?
I got two.
You don't go the ones on the lodge.
No.
Excuse me, all this stuff here,
Oh, sorry.
I'm filling up this gap here down the side now.
Oh, I'm in there.
I haven't got some paper I can wrap it in, have you?
I got some bubble wrap.
Yeah, that'll be
if you
fabulous.
just move
Yeah, yeah.
the top.
Do you want to move that first, love? There's no rush.
Sorry. I do have more as well,
Right.
which are actually in the boxes.
Right, okay. With you or...
Yes, yes.
Right, okay. Where are they?
In the big bag. Big
Yes.
bag full. See the coloured stripy bag?
Yep.
In there.
Right. Do you want to drag him out for me? I'll have a look, love.
No, all these haven't got boxes.
These all range in prices.
Okay, well, we'll have a look what's in here, love. And then... Oh, Christ, you've got a few of them now.
I do.
And how much is that one?
That one's damaged.
Right. That kills you then.
But yes, he's unfortunately damaged. Sorry. What was that?
Right. Out of curiosity, how much is on the candlestick one?
That one is 20.
Right.
Oh. All right, sweetie.
And the bumblebee?
That one's 20 as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to get on that one. It's too small. Let me check this one. Right, I'll have that one at the 20, darling. I'm having that one at the 20, love, okay?
I wish I brought them all now. Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, okay.
Come on with me. No more than cars in there, no.
No, just that, sorry.
You all right?
Anything in the box, is there?
Yes, there's crystals.
Oh, right. How much have you got on them?
They range in prices. These ones are all £10, and then they range in prices.
And that one, love?
That one's 15.
Since I've spent so much, can be a tenner?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you.
Card.
How much are your paperweights, love?
£2 each.
I'll have that one, please.
It's just a stack.
No, I haven't. No.
How much is the bracelet, love?
Yeah. It's £10. It's Beaver Brooks. It's a good mate. Oh, that bracelet. No, it's alright. You can check this. No, I can wait for this coat. Thank you. No, because it's not that coat. I'm going to back it here. No.
I know, I did notice.
Lovely, thank you.
Ciao, love.
Cheers.
How much is the glass vase?
£2.50.
Yeah, I'll have that, please, love. Snowman's cute. How much is that one?
He's 20.
That's yours. I'm trade, mate. I'm trade. I buy them hoping to make a couple of pound on them.
Where you from?
Khyber.
Oh, you roam around tea shop with them?
Yeah.
What is it? Still got it, or?
No, I shut it down in November with the COVID. People just stopped coming out. Literally, they just literally stopped. Yeah. But it's harder and harder and harder at the moment, especially with COVID, because people just haven't got the money spare to put into stuff. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I know, isn't it crazy? Absolutely crazy, I know.
He went up like 3 times in 1 month.
Yeah.
Sorry, over £200. Right? So he's paying like a fixed rate, £65 a month for both now.
Yeah.
So 65 each, so that's for both of them together. And then he said, oh, so we got to £90. I thought that's fine. Then I'm going to £90.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, then he won't
I know, it's crazy.
and all that happened in the space of like 1 month.
Well, our bills are normally £1,000 a quarter for the electric, and they're now predicting. I got a massive house and 7 kids, so they're all on computers, and they I got 5, and she brought 2 with her when we got together. So it's a lot of computers on all the time. So we pay £1,000 a quarter, which doesn't work out far off what you were paying, really, a little bit more. But now they're estimating it's going to be like £2,500 a quarter. I don't know how they can justify it. Right. What could you do for me for the turtle, the seahorse, and the snowman, love?
I could do 55 street.
Can you do 50?
Yes, go on.
Right. Wrap them up. I'll go and get some money now, and I'll have them now. 2 seconds. Oh, they're nice. Fair play. You got those, sister? Depends on what you want from.
Just give me what you think it's worth to make your money on it. I know silver is not great.
Yeah.
But they're nice marks on them.
Yeah, they're nice things.
Nice marks on that one as well.
All right. Well, you'd have to give me a price, mate. What would you be happy with? What shows you a decent profit?
About 20, 25. I think it's, and that's
I'll give
good.
you a 25. That's fine.
Yeah, and that's a good
Right.
markup on that.
Yeah.
It's good marks on it.
Yeah. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll come find you now with some money. All right.
All right. Cheers.
5. There's 5 for you, darling.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
25 for him. Fabulous. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, just give me a shout. How much are your dogs?
£5 a pair.
Okay, love.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jaka gbibini.
Yeah, old silverback preserve. Pound. How can I not? Okay, I'll have that, please, love. Thank you. Any good to you?
Two of them are 50p.
That's all right. Justin was telling me somebody had a nice truncheon, lead truncheon.
I was there.
All right. They're good money.
Yeah.
Real good money. The old police ones with the lead in, they're good money.
Yeah, he's still here now. But he just that long. I don't know, Justin did not buy nothing.
Yeah.
He just that long. I see him selling. He buy and sell bits on to people.
Yeah.
So, but you can't have it all, eh?
No, you can't.
But if you walked away, you was looking at the same table, you go walked away. And that either walked away. And then that guy went back, he went down there, and they just shut on the floor in front of him. 50 quid scrap, man. I thought so. You bought that in the building, 20 quid. I said he said,
Let's have a look, huh?
Sell it. Sell a car.
I'll give you 25.
No. I said,
So you can't sell it on eBay?
yeah,
Huh?
30 quid.
I ain't going 30. I got 25. Let's go and have a look at it.
Come on, let's go have a
You
look.
can't put truncheons on eBay. They're classed as a weapon. Okay, so let's start off with the obvious. I struck gold yet again. That I did. I had 3 pairs of earrings. Now they don't weigh a huge amount of in weight, but all are 9 carat stamped, and it was a few grams. But they'll be listed up on the website over the next few days. These were £1 a pair. And when you consider gold is like £17.5 a gram at the moment, it's really high at the moment, £17 a gram. They were cracking at £1 a pair. Excuse me. So that was my first little buy. I bought the 3 pairs of earrings and what I thought was a hammered coin for £1, so £4 in total. However, the hammered coin turned out to be a crushed Victoria 2 florin or something like that. It was 4.5 gram of silver, so it was okay. I've just chucked that in my silver scrap box. I thought it was a hammered. It's not. It's actually a crushed or compressed Victoria silver coin. But for the pound, 4.5, 5 grams, it's fine. It's like 21 pence a gram I've paid for it, so that's absolutely fine for scrap silver. These are all in good condition and fully stamped, so I'm over the moon with those. 3 pairs of earrings for £3. I've had a lot of Swarovski crystal. That is going to be the star of today's video. I've got other things to share with you, but we're going to look at the Swarovski first. Now, I've had quite a bit of it in its boxes. Quite a bit of it. Now, this one I absolutely love. And this is the little snowman. This is all Swarovski crystal, made in Austria. And I bought the largest pieces that I could. Now, if you saw the stall, they had probably 50, 60, 70 pieces of Swarovski crystal. So there's the snowman. Now, Swarovski crystal will come with 2 different back stamps. It'll have a swan, which is the latest stamp, or it will have an S in a block square, which is the earlier Swarovski, the earlier mark. So, yep, we have a beautiful snowman here in its box. Now, I can't tell you prices because I haven't done the research on them, but I can tell you now I've paid about £130 for the Swarovski crystal in total, as you saw in the video, which is not a million miles off $200. However, I do believe this one's probably going to pull best part of £100 back for me, which is a Swarovski crystal. Is it the lily? I think it's the lily. £155.99 they paid for this originally. And it's even got the feet, Swarovski feet, if you want to put feet on the base to protect the table and that. It's got a full swan stamp, but a nice large Swarovski crystal candle holder, lily, water lily. Beautiful thing. Now, I've checked them all over and none of them have any damage. I think that one's going to be like £95. The snowman's going to be like £60. You know, there's good money here in the Swarovski. This is real good gear. I've had the large teddy bear. Everything I've made sure is fully stamped. That looks almost nothing now, but once that's washed, it will look as good as the lily. I've had the large swan. Now, these swans come in a variety of sizes. I think this is one of the bigger ones. Maybe bigger, I'm not sure. Again, you can see the stamp there on the front. There you go. Little swan. It's not a discontinued block stamp. Beautiful thing. You know, they're still £30, £35 for a swan. I got the mouse. Now, the mouse is a discontinued one. I know that. I've had that before. There you go. It's a perfect example of the, if I can get it. Come on. Be nice to me. Do you know what? Well, let's do it so you can see. Bear with. I want you to see the marks for the difference in the marks. Right. That is the early Swarovski mark, which is an S in a square, which is the block stamp. And the more modern ones have got a swan. So these are the earlier ones. Not all of them. A lot of them have got the swan on, but quite a few of them are the earlier ones. Again, a large mouse. They come in a variety of sizes. This one is cute. I had a few smaller ones. It's the skiing teddy bear. Now, normally you wouldn't see me pay the prices I've paid for the smaller versions. These small ones, they're still going to be like £20 each for these small ones. For Swarovski crystal. Snowball. Snowball. Enough. Snowball. It's enough. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No. What are you barking at? Look. What's that? See? No. No. Snowball. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? Then stop. Okay. As I was saying, you don't see me normally paying tenors for little ones like this, but I weighed it up. These are the more collectible of the small ones they had. I've picked the better of them. And then I also weighed it up with the larger versions, like the swan, the mouse, the teddy bear. They were really nice examples. The lily candle holder, the snowman, absolutely stunning. So, I didn't mind the odd little one. Let's open the box. Didn't mind the odd little one to balance them out. There we have a beautiful seahorse. Now, I actually looked this one up at the boot sale, and this one was retailing for between £50 and £60 sold prices. So that's what that one was selling for. This old Mother Goose. Absolutely stunning. I don't want to drop them. They're too valuable to drop. Too much money. Now, I've worked it out. I've paid about £11 a piece across the board for them. But I think the small ones are going to be at least £20 each. The large ones, you're talking, let's say an average of £40 to £50 each for the large ones. Then you got the couple of giant ones, the candlestick and the snowman and things like that. They're going to be proper money. Oh, and this one. This may end up being a present yet, I haven't decided. Because somebody I happen to be engaged to is absolutely nuts on turtles. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Little Swarovski, well, it's not a little, it's a Swarovski crystal tortoise. So that one may end up being a Christmas present yet, I don't know. And you can't find it in better condition, can you? In its original box, the little turtle on the top, or tortoise on the top. So that was the Swarovski crystal. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces for £130, or about $200. Now this stuff has come down a little bit over the years, but still has a massive following. Swarovski crystal, I never struggle to sell it, and I always buy it. I also bought this, as you saw me buy it. Beautiful thing. Beaver and Brooks, or Beaver Brooks, sterling silver and cubic zirconia. Now this, the lady said, if you're to say at the end, This was actually from her wedding day. She bought this to wear with a wedding dress. So I can tell you now, she would have paid a lot of money for this. So we have a sterling silver bracelet set with pearls and cubic zirconia in sterling silver with a lobster clasp in lovely condition. Probably only got one for the wedding and that's it. Really nice. Well, it'll fit up to a 6.5, 7-inch wrist, but probably comfortable on a 6-inch wrist. But a really nice, beautiful bracelet. No, I paid a tenner for that. Haven't looked the maker up yet. I just know if she bought that for her wedding, she will have paid money for it. And it's just a decorative piece of sterling silver anyway, so it's probably going to be £20, £30, maybe a bit more depending on the name. So that was all right. So a tenner, which is about $13.5, $14. You also saw a dealer come up to me, approach me at the car boot. He'd picked up a few pieces of silver and wanted to know if I was interested in buying them and what I would pay. Now, that's the first. And look at that. Absolutely stunning. Full set of hallmarks inside and outside. And this is a good weight. Really nice sterling silver bangle. Again, it's quite a small size. It's going to fit. Let me see. It's a bit tight on me, and I'm a 7-inch. I could get it on if I had to. So I'd say you're talking a 6 to 6.5 inch wrist comfortably again. But really unusual. I haven't dated it. Be easy enough to date. It's probably a 70s piece, to be honest with you. You date off the hallmarks, no problem. That was the first. And then we had this almost belt. Looks like a belt, and then you can obviously change which loop you want the thing on to fit. So you could take it off. There we go. It's a bit stiff. It will come off. I know that. Hang on, there you go. So opens up like so. You can fit it onto any one you want. And then literally do it like a belt. So you put it on, close it, bring that around to hold the end down. And you have a sterling silver, again, bracelet, like a belt. Now, he came up to me and asked if I was interested. I said, yeah, I asked him what he wanted. He said around £20 to £25. Now, I could have gone in at £20 and said, yeah, I'll do 20 quid. However, there's near enough 60 grams of silver here. Even if I was to say 45, 50p a gram, they were worth the £25. And that's in scrap value. I rate that one at £50, £60, and I rate that one at probably £30, £35. Just unusual bangles. So I thought, why not pay him the 25? He may come back with more tomorrow or the next day. You don't know. So two beautiful, beautiful, heavy. That one's not heavy, but that one's a good, heavy quality sterling silver bracelet, and that one's just a nice belt. I do like them. You also saw me purchase this, which was a beautiful German Jack in the Pulpit glass vase. Beautiful color into it. It's got almost like the metal flake running through this that you find on Murano glass. It's not Murano, it's German. There's the label. And if I come here, it is by Glass Gallery Malenti. I can't even pronounce the rest of it. But that's what we got. So it's a nice German piece. It's not worth fortunes. It cost me £2.50, which is about $4. And it retails about 10 times that. So about £20, £20 to £25, somewhere around there. A nice Jack in the Pulpit vase for that. Nice bit of art glass. I also purchased this. It's a very nice paperweight. Now, it's more than likely a Chinese example, but beautifully done. Real nice flower in there. It's got the base has been ground and polished. So looking at it, it's probably a Chinese example. But you know what? It's absolutely stunning as the flowers go. So such a nice example. So I'll probably double check whether it's Chinese. I'll ask a few people for their opinion. It's more than likely Chinese, but either way, such a nice paperweight. It was £2. Even if it's Chinese, it's going to be £10, £15, no problem at all. You could do with a good polish. It's quite grainy on the surface. Probably had gunk or something on there in the boxes. So a good wash needed. But yeah, beautiful. This is a funny story. Now, there was a lot of dealers there today. And one stall pulls out a truncheon. Quite an early police truncheon. Anyway, they chucked her on this floor. I think the dealer either paid £5 or £10 for it. I'm not 100% sure. And everybody was talking about him going around the car boot sale. Anyway, one of the dealers I know, or a friend of mine, he goes running off, speaks to him, comes back so proud. He said, I bought it for £20 off him. So I'm over the moon. And I happened to be the bearer of bad news and said, eBay don't allow you to sell truncheons. So what are you going to do with it? And his face dropped. And he was so proud to have bought it for the 20 quid. He was jumping up and down. So Justin, I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but eBay don't allow truncheons on because they are an actual weapon. However, on my own website, I can sell it. Now this has been weighted. They've actually drilled and probably carved quite a bit of the head out and filled it with lead to give it a bit more substance. Now, I think, I'm not an expert on police truncheons by any means. Could be a military one. But I think it's certainly, in my opinion, turn of the century, if not a bit earlier. Loads of wear. Beautiful thing. Now, I'm going to have to do a bit of research on who drilled out truncheons and filled them with lead. Certainly do some damage. Would have been nice if it was military. It still could be, but I can't see no military markings on there whatsoever. And they would have had a leather strap, leather handle. Anyway, we were at the car chatting, and he basically couldn't, because he couldn't sell her on eBay. Asked if I was interested. I said yes, and I gave him a £5 profit. So he owned it for about 5 minutes, and I bought it off him for 25, which is probably, if let's assume it was the £5 I think it was sold for originally, that's 5 times the amount I've paid them what the seller sold it for in the space of 10 minutes, and it's gone through 3 people. But eventually it ended up with me. I got a real nice truncheon, which research is needed, but probably going to be asking something like £75 for it. Such an unusual example. Loads of denting on there. Feel sorry for the poor sausage who had that on their head. You also saw me buy this, which was a silverback preserve pot, cottage way, stamped and everything. Now you saw I left the silverback houses or mushrooms there with the figures and that on. I left them, they didn't want them. I only bought this because it was a preserve pot. I thought, well, I always do well with preserve jars. I thought, worst case scenario, I'll sell her out as it is for £5 or £10. It was £1, which isn't even $1.50. Or I'll wait and I'll get a few different preserve jars, and I'll put a group or a little collection of preserve jars on, because I do get them. You know, they're not always high end enough to go on their own. So I can put 3, 4, 5 preserve jars, because people do collect preserve jars, and sell them in as a group. You have to excuse me, it's been a long night, long morning, and we got Gathly Gay going tomorrow, so fingers crossed. So if anybody's around the South Wales area and you want to boot sale on a Saturday morning that isn't Splot, then pop along to Tiraberth. The address will be in the description for you, so you can find the car boot sale. It's not massive, but it's a good little boot sale. You know, we pulled some good little things out of there. As you can see, I've had some lovely quality today. And there are dealers like myself who will pay the money. That lady had £130 off me. Don't know what she had off other dealers. Now, rarely I haggle. But you saw me haggle today on the Swarovski because I thought it was a bit much because of the size of some of them. So I did haggle a bit today. Normally I'll pay the price. But I think there's still a very good profit on them, but we'll see. They've got to be sold yet. Anyway, I'd be grateful for a like if you enjoyed the video, to help promote it to the YouTube algorithm. And if you like the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you don't, no problem at all. I'll see you at the next film. Hope you enjoyed, and bye for now.